You've been told your entire life to drink milk for strong bones, but what if I told you there's a single food that's far more powerful for building the muscle that actually keeps you independent as you age? You might be thinking it's probably some expensive, hard-to-find superfood, but the truth is, it's sitting in your grocery store right now, costing just pennies. And today, we're not just talking about protein. We're uncovering the secret weapon against a silent thief called sarcopenia. If that word is new to you, pay close attention, because understanding it could change how you see every meal for the rest of your life. Let's break it down. Sarcopenia is the medical term for the slow, steady loss of muscle mass as we get older. Think of an older person you know who used to be vibrant and strong, but now finds it difficult to walk up steps or lift a bag. That isn't just getting old. That's sarcopenia in action. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual decline that chips away at your strength, your balance, and ultimately, your freedom. And it can start much earlier than you think, sometimes as early as your 30s if you're not proactive. But here is the most important part. It is not a guaranteed fate. You can fight it. You can even reverse its effects. And the food I'll reveal is one of your most potent allies. This isn't about getting a six-pack. This is about your body's metabolic engine. Muscle tissue burns calories around the clock. It shields your bones from fractures. It keeps your joints stable and your metabolism fired up. When muscle dwindles, everything else follows. Your energy, your mobility, even your cognitive health. Sarcopenia is linked to a higher risk of falls, broken bones, and cognitive decline. So when I say this food protects muscle, I'm talking about preserving your quality of life. So what is this powerhouse? It's the incredible edible egg. The egg is nature's perfect package for lifelong strength. Yes, the humble egg. Now, you might be skeptical. Aren't eggs high in cholesterol? Let's clear that up right now with what modern science actually shows. The outdated fear around eggs and heart health has been largely debunked by recent, large-scale studies. For most people, dietary cholesterol from whole eggs has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. In fact, the yolk is a treasure trove of nutrients. Let's compare it to something trendy like bone broth. Bone broth provides collagen, which is fantastic for your skin and joints. But collagen is an incomplete protein. It lacks the full spectrum of essential amino acids required to signal muscle growth and repair. Eggs, on the other hand, are the gold standard for protein quality. They contain all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratio for your body to build and maintain lean muscle. The protein in eggs is also incredibly bioavailable, meaning your system can absorb and use it with maximum efficiency. Scientists actually use eggs as the benchmark to rate all other proteins, but the story gets even more compelling when we talk about a key driver of sarcopenia, anabolic resistance. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to the protein we eat. It's like your muscles are becoming hard of hearing. You can eat the same amount, but the grow stronger signal doesn't get through as well. So, how do you overcome this? You need a high-quality protein that's rich in the amino acid leucine, which is the master switch for muscle protein synthesis. And guess what? Eggs are packed with leucine. Eating just 2 eggs provides enough leucine to flip that switch, especially when paired with resistance exercise. Imagine starting your day with a vegetable omelet or a couple of boiled eggs. You're giving your muscles a direct command to grow stronger, not weaker. That's a powerful choice. Now, let's talk about another critical factor, vitamin D. Eggs are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D. Why does this matter for your muscles? Because low vitamin D levels are directly linked to muscle weakness, frailty, and, yep, sarcopenia. Think about how many people are deficient in vitamin D. Now imagine consistently eating a food that nourishes your muscles, bones, and immune system simultaneously. Your future independence is built one meal at a time. It goes deeper than just protein and vitamin D. Sarcopenia doesn't just steal your strength, it erodes your confidence. People start avoiding activities they love for fear of falling or lacking stamina. This creates a vicious cycle. Less activity leads to more muscle loss. Eggs, with their dense profile of nutrients like choline for your brain and antioxidants like lutein for your eyes, provide the foundational energy to stay active and engaged with life. When you combine this nutritional foundation with regular resistance training, whether it's lifting weights or using your own body weight, you're not just slowing muscle loss. You are actively building a stronger future. Picture two different paths. One person follows trends, drinks bone broth, avoids eggs, and focuses only on cardio. Another makes eggs a staple, prioritizes strength training, and eats protein-rich meals. 10 years later, the first may be frail and reliant on aids, while the second is traveling, playing with grandchildren, and living independently. That's the potential impact. Not from magic, but from giving your body the precise raw materials it needs to sustain itself. So, how many should you eat? For most people, consuming 2 to 3 whole eggs per day is not only safe, but highly beneficial. Those who are more active or older may need even more to meet their protein targets. Remember, ditching the yolk means throwing away most of the vitamins and minerals. Embrace the whole egg. Nature designed it that way for a reason. And let's talk practicality. Eggs are affordable, available everywhere, and incredibly easy to prepare. You can boil, poach, scramble, or bake them. Unlike bone broth, which can take hours to make, eggs are a quick, versatile source of high-quality nutrition for any meal. They are one of the simplest ways to ensure you're fueling your body correctly without complexity or high cost. But what about recovery? When you exercise, you create micro tears in muscle fibers. To repair and rebuild them stronger, you need more than just protein. Eggs provide zinc and selenium, crucial minerals that aid in this recovery process. This is why athletes have relied on eggs for generations. If they help athletes recover from intense training, imagine what they can do to help you maintain functional strength for decades. Let's make this personal. Think about what you want to be doing in your later years. Traveling, gardening, dancing, or simply getting out of a chair with ease. All of that depends on the muscle you build and maintain today. Eggs provide the fuel to make that work count. Without them, you're fighting with one hand tied behind your back. I want you to really feel this. You do not have to accept weakness as an inevitable part of aging. By making smart, simple choices, like choosing eggs, you take control. You write your own health story. Strong muscles mean a resilient body, a sharper mind, and a life lived on your terms. Next time you're shopping, skip the trendy aisle and head straight for the eggs. Choose quality eggs and make them a regular part of your routine. It's not a complicated secret. It's a timeless, proven food that has supported human strength for millennia. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean becoming wiser and more resilient. Forget the fads. Remember what truly works. If you found this insight valuable, do this channel a huge favor and hit the like button. It helps more people discover winds of thought. Thanks for watching.